Hello and welcome everyone with another Midnight Snack episode. I am Don and I'm here with Bean. Hello Bean, how are you today?
I'm doing so well. What have you brought for us today?
Shocking news. So, Bean, what's your morning routine? When you wake up, you stay in bed and you do what?
I scroll hours of TikTok and then I get out of bed and make my coffee.
It seems President Biden doesn't agree with your morning routine. He just signed the law to ban TikTok nationwide unless it is sold.
What is this, America? What's going on here?
You tell me, you live there, I live in Canada. We will have TikTok as long as TikTok exists, I assume.
They're gonna have to pry it out of my cold, dead fingers. I love TikTok. There's so much good shit on there.
Well, yes, there is. So they say it will take about a year to actually go through with everything.
It's so wild to me because they've been going after TikTok since I think Trump started this back in around 2020. They've just been really trying to hammer it out of our society, but I think there's a few different reasons that kind of could lead to why they would be so motivated to ban it, but I guess maybe that's something for another day. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know the real motivation. I think it has something to do with they cannot really monitor what people are shown through TikTok, and there are American companies as competitors. But what is kind of interesting to me, they say, okay, this company should sell it. Just sell TikTok. Now, the estimated worth of TikTok is 50 billion dollars. It's not like tomorrow I'm just gonna buy TikTok. um Not many people has that kind of money laying around, just.
Wouldn't it be so wild if I mean, because there's like millions of American citizens that are on TikTok. If everybody just like pitched in and then we just all like went in on it to purchase TikTok and it would be like community owned,
Oh my god,
that'd be kind of crazy, right?
that's actually a very nice idea, although I don't think there's such a big community to put together $50 billion though.
Well, I mean, you'd have to barter a little bit like, okay, we'll give you 2 billion and a firm handshake. Thank you.
To be- okay, uh
Girl math.
I think it's a pass.
You know what's so frustrating to me though? Is they're not just going after a tech company because like I don't really get involved if it's like McDonald's going after Burger King. You know what I mean? Like I don't give a fuck. Like you guys sort that out on your own time. What bothers me is there are like millions, like I said, millions of Americans that use TikTok just for fun, whatever. But there are also like people that use that for marketing for their business, for, content creators. Like they're actually going to be taking the livelihood away from millions of Americans. That, it's not going to just affect a large corporation. It's going to have this effect on so many different people who are now going to have to build up their platform or build up their business on new platforms. It's basically like a reset. I mean, they don't give a fuck about the little guy. They're not doing this to protect us. Like, it's just so bizarre to me.
Well, TikTok will take it to court. I don't think they would sell it because they would be stupid. Like,
I wouldn't. You can't just like come to someone and be like, sell me your car because I said so. They're gonna be like, no, fuck you. Get away from me. I'm not gonna sell you my car. No. It's just wild to me because we've had laws that, you know, the American citizens have been pushing for a long time. Like, hey, what about the minimum wage? Like, can we address that? And they're like,
nah,
oh, no,
nah,
sorry, I
nah,
don't
nah,
have time. Too busy.
nah. No,
Ban TikTok so all of those users will then transfer back over to American platforms. They get that shit done in a day. Like it's so wild to me how quickly, this was able to be pushed through the system. The motivation is there because of obviously like you said the lack of control that they have over a Chinese company versus what they do on these US companies, but also like the financial aspect. I mean, they're only driven by their own self-interest as opposed to on the shell of what democracy is supposed to be by the people for the people, and it's so clearly not the case here.
So, do you think people are gonna protest?
The unfortunate thing about protest here in the US, just at the peaceful level, is they just wait you out. They know that you have to get back to work. They know that you've got that mortgage to pay, so they just wait, and they know that you're gonna run out of steam and you're gonna go back to work like the good little fucking rat that you are running on your rat wheel. Like that they're counting on
I
it.
think it's the same in every country. They know. What about VPN services? Could that be a solution?
So I did look into this actually because, I'm fucking obsessed with TikTok, whatever. You can use it for a little while, but eventually you're not going to be able to update the app. So maybe you've got a year in you of TikTok after the change. You're using your VPN, but you're not going to be able to go to the App Store and update it with the regular apps. And then eventually the app is just not going to work properly.
You are always welcome in Canada anytime because I think after Biden you're gonna have Trump again. So if you wanna, just take to the country.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, that's it for today's midnight snack. Okay, sweet dreams.
Okay, sweet dreams.